Welcome back to another episode of the RB Leipzig Career Mode here on FC25, where today we sit top of the Bundesliga here coming into the January transfer window. We are currently tied on points with Bayer Leverkusen. We are 1 point ahead of Bayern Munich. We are 7 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund. We obviously got knocked out of the DFB Pokal in round 3 against Augsburg, and then in the Champions League as well. We are looking to get into the top 8 with 2 games left to go. We are currently 1 point behind the top 8 at the moment, so there's still a chance. Starting off here against Union Berlin, we quick salmon a 4-0 win. Diamande, Hollaback, and Nemecha. And we have finally gotten news back from the fake board in judgment appealment for Lois Openda. His ban has been upheld. However, we can now sign a striker for the rest of the season here. So we are going to look in the transfer market for a striker on loan, because we obviously don't want to replace Lois Openda permanently. We'll look for one on loan. And so with that, Omar Marmoush, we're going to look to go ahead and bring in on loan for the rest of the season. And to be completely honest, the only reason we are bringing him on loan is because of his free accuracy and his dead ball play styles. He is a decent striker as well. We're looking to bring him in on loan for the rest of the season. Welcome into Marmoush. Frankfurt versus RB Leipzig. They sit 5th in the league here. We're going to jump in here and try and do something. Dominic Slozabay is out with a suspension for that red card that he got in the first opening game that we just simmed there. He actually got 2 yellow cards in a matter of about 15 minutes in the first half alone. Johan Bakayoko can't find Yan Diamande. Yan Diamande possibly playing his final game as a starting striker, and if we are to bring in Omar Marmoush, we will look to loan out Yan Diamande because he's been doing decently in this season, but we still need that quality. Yan Dio over the top for Johan Bakayoko. The defender tried to do an offside trap. It didn't work, and Johan Bakayoko will punish him for it. It's 1-0 for RB Leipzig here. Harvey Elliott, Pedro Porro, Yan Diamande. He's going to hit it first time and off target. Guendouzi, Harvey Elliott. Harvey slow rolling it, crossing it in for Hollaback. A touch. Can he get a shake off? No. Defender did well to hold him off. It's halftime, 1-0 up here. And Liam Delop cuts in and does all his magic, and he draws level here. It's 1-1. I think I just subbed on Ethan Winery. I did. Ethan Winery is coming on a striker. I just hit X trying to do it, and I guess I was hitting R2 at the same time. So Ethan Winery is now a striker. Not sure. Elliott into Ethan Winery. And Ethan Winery proved me wrong. Ethan Winery hits the post. Bakayoko from outside the box. Had a wide open net. Goes wide. And Bakayoko now on the counterattack, and Bakayoko splits him behind the defenders, and Johan Bakayoko to give us the lead again. Johan Bakayoko has a brace and has RB Leipzig in front once more. 2-1 here against Frankfurt. And that's game over. RB Leipzig win 2-1 here against Frankfurt, and we stay top of that table. And welcome to RB Leipzig, Omar Marmoush, in and now as a striker for the rest of the season, thanks to the board allowing us to finally lift that striker buying loaning ban. We still can't use Lois Openda until the start of next season, but Omar Marmoush comes in to be our #1 striker again. Now, some teams have played that 7th game in the Champions League here, so 8th now is only 2 points behind, or 2 points ahead of us, I should be saying. So a win here would see us jump up into the top 8 here alongside Bergamo, Calcial, and Leverkusen. Why is it Why is it Bergamo, Calcial, not Atalanta? It's RB Leipzig versus PSV. It's Marmoush in the starting lineup for his first game, and it's Slozabay back in starting lineup for us after coming off suspension in the Bundesliga. Here we go. This is a very decisive game here in the Champions League. Sporting are down, fighting for just not qualification, but they are fighting for qualification for the playoffs here. They're down like 24th, 25th now. So that's our last game of the league phase here. So a win here could be monumental because this is a team fighting for top 8 alongside us as well here. So obviously a win here could be massive for our hopes for that. And we will jump into the top 8 with a win here. Chevrolet has to be doing better there. He could easily catch that ball. Nemecha, Dominic Sojabai. It's Bakayoko in behind, the game winner for Frankfurt. He'll find Omar Marmoush, and Omar Marmoush is wide on his first effort. Nemecha, Pedro Porro. Bakayoko's in behind. Bakayoko. Holla back! 1-0 RB Leipzig. It's definitely not against the run of plays. Back and forth here. They had attack, we had attack, they had attack. We scored our next attack. And Hollaback finds a back in net on a ball that wasn't intended for him at all. I wanted this to Marmoush again, but he'll find Hollaback, and he's a proven goal scorer, and he'll hit it first time. Curls it beautifully past the keeper. 1-0 for the German side here. Guendouzi. Dominic Sojabai. Out wide for Bakayoko. Into Omar. And again, the defender's trying to do offside trap. Didn't work. And Omar Marmoush has his first goal in Leipzig colors. It's 2-0 for RB Leipzig. We jump into the top 8. And Omar Marmoush gets his first goal for the club on loan here. The defender with the horribly timed offside trap once again. Shot in. No leg. Saved again in halftime. Up 2-0 here at the break. Delit defending Ribeiro. Vermin. Shout in. Gets one back for PSV. And they're back in the game here now. It's 2-1. Marmoush. Out wide for Hollaback. And Hollaback into space for Dominic Sojabai. And Dominic will shoot on his first attempt there. It's 3-1. We restore that 2-goal advantage. And PSV are hanging on by a thread here. It's 3-1 for RB Leipzig. Antonio Nusa on the left, Waneri on the right, Schlager on for Nemecha, and Luke Gabriel on for Delit here to close things out. Schlager with a decent ball over the side of the field for Ethan Waneri. And Ethan Waneri trying to get across into the box, can't do so. But that should be game over. A 3-1, not so comfortable, but comfortable win here. RB Leipzig jump into the top 8 with 1 game left to go in the league phase. And so with 1 game left to go, we sit inside the top 8 by just 1 point to Real Madrid and Atalanta and Inter Milan and Liverpool and Villarreal. So those are the teams that are kind of chasing us down. But Bayer Leverkusen is not far behind. In fact, Bayer Leverkusen is the only team that can catch us. So from Bayer Leverkusen up to the 9th place, Atalanta, a.k.a. Bergamo Calcial, they can all jump into the top 8 here. Where Sporting are all the way down. They actually climbed up a little bit with the win, I'm assuming. They climbed up into 19th. We are going to simulate through this game here against them because I do want to play Gladbach again in the league to end the episode. Do we? Yeah, we definitely want to play a league because we focus on Champions League way too much. So let's go and get into this. We will simulate through it. We'll jump in if need be. We'll see what happens. Hollaback opens up the scoring 1-0 in the 30th. And a 1-0 win is good enough for us. We are into the top 8 of the Champions League here, so that is good for us. This is also confirmation of Yan Diamande leaving the club, but not permanently. He is going back out on loan, this time with a little bit more step in his stone. He's going to, I expect, honestly, this could be like a... This could be accidental, but this could be an accidental loan glitch for him where he just shoots up ratings because he was on good, decent form into there. He is injured. I don't know for how long. This could determine if we do anything in this transfer window. He's out for 5 days. We're not doing anything else in this transfer window here. But yes, let's just go make sure we are safe in the top 8 here before we take on Gladbach in the league here. And we are. We finished in 4th in there. Arsenal are your first team out of the top 8. They'll be playing playoff football alongside Real Madrid, Leverkusen, Barcelona, Inter Milan, Borussia Dortmund, Juventus, Villarreal, PSV, Marseille, Frankfurt, Galatasaray, AS Roma, Sporting Strasbourg, and FC Porto. And your first team out of the competition in totality is RB Salzburg. I almost said RB Leipzig, definitely not us. Lille are West Ham are out. Feyenoord are out. Celtic are out. And the worst team is Wolfsburger AC, who did not even win a single game, did not even draw a single game. They've only scored 4 goals. They've scored They scored less goals than they played. That is a diabolical situation for them. Do we play Gladbach, though, is a real question. I mean, if we don't play Gladbach, we're not playing anybody until March. And I don't know if I want to do that. So, yes, we will play Gladbach. By the way, Yan Diamande goes out on loan to Union Berlin. I don't know if it actually showed it, but it shows it here. So, he's off to Union Berlin. So, he'll at least stay domestically here for us. Here we go. It is time for Gladbach, who were months away, or months ago, maybe just even a month ago. Top, I think actually at the start of December, they were top of the Bundesliga table. They're falling down to 6th place at the moment. Dominic Sojourner gets taken out from a little bit too far of a distance, and a very early yellow card for Swider. I was trying to read his name before he turned away, but turned away too quick. I mean, this could be, no, it's not at all. It's just not at all, unfortunately. We'll see how this works. It's a lofting ball. It's a great header. It's a better save. I don't know if it's a better save. It's a decent save at most. Matteo Guendouzi. Dominic Sojourner back to Guendouzi into Nemecha. Nemecha into Hollerback. And Hollerback will find the back of the net. Good first touch football from these passes to find Mr. Hollerback into the back of the net. And RB Leipzig lead here 6 minutes in. Maybe we are starting to see why Gladbach has started to kind of crumble down a little bit. And the corner comes in. We can't really see where he is, but obviously we know he's down there. Headed away by Petro Porro, but not out of space. It's Dominic Sojourner on it. I have nobody up front. It's everybody in the box, so it's Nemecha leading the counterattack out wide to Hollerback, and Hollerback will bring it down. Omar Marmoush is running parallel with them, but defended well. So Hollerback will take it for himself, hits the post, and Mr. Marmoush will get the rebound. And 2-0 lead here for RB Leipzig, but Hollerback has to be better than that, surely. Hollerback, Nemecha, Dominic Sojourner out wide for Hollerback. Cuts in back for the buck. It's Nemecha there. It's headed away. It will fall for Matteo Guendouzi. He'll take a touch. He'll hit it! And off of the crossbar. Sojourner, Marmoush. Gets his second, and RB Leipzig is third. Bakayoko, Omar Marmoush for his first hat-trick in RB Leipzig colors. It's 4-0 for RB Leipzig, and I'm not going to play this game out because, well, we see why Gladbach are struggling now. A 4-0 win. Omar Marmoush gets his first hat-trick in Leipzig colors. And that will be the end of this episode. When we come back next episode, we will have the entire month of January, which will probably sim past, to be completely honest. Probably sim past it, figure out our Champions League opponent. We'll probably start against Borussia Dortmund unless Champions League starts on the 29th. We will have Bayer Leverkusen, we'll have Borussia Dortmund possibly, or we might not even just have Borussia Dortmund, we might have just Champions League action before that. But we are now 6 points ahead, top of the table of Bayer Leverkusen. We are 7 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund. We are 9 points ahead of Bayern Munich. Of course, we are technically on a 19-game undefeated streak so far in the league here after losing the first opening game against Bayern Munich. They've since been struggling since then. I will see y'all there. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.